Anyone hear me? Okay then. You're not be getting this at all, considering what happened to me last time. I have turned on a followers only chat for this stream after some absolute jerkwad came and trolled our last stream. So let's get back to what we were doing, shall we?
Makoto.
Yes.
It's true.
I need to tell you all about the last class trial.
In other words...
We're going to redo Makuru's trial.
Huh?
Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you.
Wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer. And of course it's not me or any of you.
Huh?
I see. Huh?
I'm gonna let it play for a little bit. I need to...
That's right. However...
What did you say?
However... Correct.
Naturally. Don't be mean!
It was...
About that. Anyway...
Oh no!
I hate you! Anyway...
Interesting.
But...
idea of working together with everyone. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
Indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint? It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But, okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but... this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? I think Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable.
Huh?
Huh? But why?
So, in other words,
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mikuru, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in this school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mikuru, but there's no way you could disguise the scene like that.
in other words,
According to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. And the mastermind is on the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Mikuru and you get 16. The mastermind, would it be one of them?
that's right.
And those 16 of us are the only ones still alive. Are the people staying right here? Need I continue or do you get it now?
What?
So you're saying the mastermind's one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Monokuma just has said all that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but...
I don't care, Cigar. We would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right,
Maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way we could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Hmm?
How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can only rely on myself and the Togami blood that are flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. Master, he didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee and cream without the cream, or the coffee. You're totally useless. So bye. With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. You're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself, too.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spell power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves? What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not like I don't trust everyone, you know? But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depend on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Makoto. That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've been totally useless.
okay.
So I figure at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help get us all out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just the two of us.
Indeed.
So you can go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our search separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so...
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
So then,
Where are you going? I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. Oop. It was all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So what I have to prove, I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together. Victim identities unknown. They were ever dead before the blast. They had been stabbed a single time through the knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once you find out who killed Mikuru Kusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The master's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor dorms where the gate was down for it. That should be open now, right? At that, I'll have to check the areas that are connected to the murder. Which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Gates open, we can find everything, which means I have to do it. This is the second floor of the dorms? looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. It's completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really Benmore, it's just garbage. Yeah, you still get Monokuma coins because you can still buy presents at this point. Rubble. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Is that where I just was? Probably, yeah. I thought that they had me pointing away from where I just was since I was exiting, you know? Let's go. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Nothing even to observe in here. Filled with lockers. Must have been Hotspeak students who came before us. The class of ours must have used these lockers. I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. I'll play Mount on the locker. There's no way to get it open. I wonder if we can get it. I can open this locker. Card install the door. Oh shit, I get the locker open. After all, pretty soon our cars for this locker room's on the second floor of the school. So does that mean? Well, let's just give it a try. And then, no luck. I can open this locker. Like a student's room. It's more and more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I saw one look at it. So I check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her.
It would seem...
Whoever used the last list, they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. You might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However...
It's not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The group responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sort of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
That's all there is. Not much to it, is there? Any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I'm pretty sure whatever info we can get our hands
Correct.
on. It's a good outlook to have. Desk. I don't need these because I've already 100% this game. Huh?
So...
There's a gap here.
Indeed.
Like my own space on the side of this wall.
However...
Oh.
Correct.
Oh.
Indeed.
Maybe it's a trick, yeah, it's so easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. It's the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All I know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there.
It's true. Whew.
What about your name?
What?
Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that she would use her name as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it just to be sure?
Well?
It's like you need my permission. You want to try it. Do whatever you want.
Hey.
Kyoko Kirigiri. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
Why?
Kyoko? Without looking at me, she just put in the other room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko? I may not have even been in the room. Forget to fix on only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why, do you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by every step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath and took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Characters was no use. I let out a trembling cry. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing it took to find such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? Just you thought you know that. I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not just I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones. That body. It's my father. Or at least what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
In all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. That same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. According to the file, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. It's a very plausible approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And only people take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began. Are those 16 students? Also, you consider the headmaster was probably here in the school. But the only ones that were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put the two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
in other words...
that most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained in her analysis, she was completely calm. Or, no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said just as I thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I had to believe at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said that she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing that something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Huh? This picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. But wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I couldn't cut myself free of the past. And yet... to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It is a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time. He must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. This time he stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Yeah. I can name a handful. Peter Griffin, Clay Puppington. Give me Mr. Turner. Give me some time, I can name some more.
Hey.
I think you're only kidding yourself, Kyoko. You love your father.
Well? Now, if...
He would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that and it made him desperate. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's the skin.
Because...
If you don't mind. I open the dish. I run through each one, find nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this... It's an e-handbook, right? It has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
Handbook with no limitations given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
It would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? But Kyoko... I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it.
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? What is it? I don't know if it's I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it'll only convince you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a second.
I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe the picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see him see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And it's an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the fact of what happened, what I went through. The problem can't be solved so easily. You're right, I'm sorry.
Anyway...
So please, just give me time to myself. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. That same person I wrote would be the mastermind who planned this all out. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... It's a very puzzling approach, I know, but... Okay, enough puns. Here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but okay, he's saying this again. And the main Makuru to the mix, you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. There's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe there has to be some other way. There just has to be. Oh shoot. I've got to check those lockers, my bad. And this isn't where I need to go. Okay, let's see. I remember one of these lockers doing something. Those can't be opened. No clue. No clue. Okay, no clue. I remember it's one of these. Here we go. So I can't say for sure if it is. But I did. Looks like a girl's handwriting. I'll let it space out evenly. Whoever wrote, as if like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Who wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was in the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar in there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigy safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as a foundation for a new era. It's the only hope we have to give, the hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. That's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a self-decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was. I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hadn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Okay, it's a repeat. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining page of the notebook. I was been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last place, the question marks spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the book, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Another walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. The plot thickens. This log is totally disorganized. Whoever belongs to him has the organization problems in every part of their life. There's all kinds of textbook notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whatever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the more I looked inside the notebook, any sense of the easiness I have had evaporated. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was just Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes. Which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, he came to school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were all sucked into the stable world. We never had a chance to take any classes. So, what is this notebook? The more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to previous students, right? So where am I seeing this? Why are these seeing lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro. And a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find it out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. I have to believe in everyone else. Okay. Two on the 4th floor and one on the 5th. Headmaster's room. I've heard a lot about, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. That's number 78, student registry. He needs profiles for all of us, and Mikuru.
So, in other words...
Apparently Class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mikuru's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of his profile is listed in here along with hers...
In other words...
There can be no doubt Mikuru was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems like Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Makuro's profile contains 2 pages. What?
So, in other words,
When it comes to this profile, there was more information about Makuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why don't you ask me to explain every little thing you can read, can you? Can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. And Barako reappeared silently in the back of an antique float. Close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if it is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Makuro definitely had some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. I need to pay attention to Makuro's behavior, too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir. When she entered Hope Speak, she didn't display any sign of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students, after all. But if she decides she's a danger to the other students, I'll be forced to take all reasonable measures. I don't think there's any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Makuro and the Mastermind were allies? Why would they kill Makuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed afraid of what Makuro was capable of. They wouldn't have to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe that means the Mastermind was even stronger than Makuro was.
what?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within that file that you should notice. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl you've never seen before. A girl that seems to be included as part of our class 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about the girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, even lists her vitals, 31, 22, 32. But I think, well, you asked me, like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hope to say, what I'm trying to do is maybe you'll want to keep it in my mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the course and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body is next to Makuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Bayoki as Aaron Boy. Oh, one last thing. It's a bit of advice from you, so I guess you pay attention. You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not like we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch? Well, my hunches tend to be proven right. And the advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. So that's all for this area. Now there it is. Data center.
Hey, Makoto.
Yeah, I can't wonder what that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured if all the doors in the skull have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But,
Although I couldn't bring myself to open it.
I mean,
Because it might explode, right? And that really sucks, so you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but you made it sound like she was like me getting blown up. Okay. Let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Nina, you coward. Well, I guess it's okay not to want to be blown up, but still. Whoa, this place is totally...
okay.
Huh. So apparently... I was wondering why Amos got quiet. Apparently, his chat isn't showing up on screen. Try refreshing your settings, Amorous. Like refreshing the screen and going back in again. And it's not working. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Ah. You're not allowed to open that hatch on the floor, which is too bad because... Is that Monokuma? Ah, give me all your donuts. Is that you, Ina?
What?
Well, aw man, busted. How'd you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera like setup? You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Ah, here's what I found. A self-destruct button. Whatever you don't push it.
Too bad.
Aw man. We seriously gonna push it? I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside. Whoa, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now? It was Monokuma. Monokuma? What? For real? Yep, it looks like that thing definitely controls Monokuma. They were definitely in here. Let me control Monokuma from this room. The control room is totally separate from the data center with all the monitors. In other words...
Hey,
Hang on, let me try something. I'm gonna keep trying to play around. Hopefully I can...
But,
If the Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from in here. That means they've been inside the school the whole time. I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true, it's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough fun. Okay, yeah, we keep hearing that over and over. There's no way, right? What's wrong, Koto? You don't like the face you're making? Oh no, it's nothing. Is everything okay?
I mean...
It's just, this is where the mastermind is hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something. But I really hope it's not true. There's still lots of other places to check out. We can always... Yeah, you're not allowed to check that. The door just locked on its own. What? Yeah, but why? Because this is now restricted.
Just a second.
Wait.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because that routine's open, I won't be able to move around. Then I press everyone get the school mascot just up to stop moving.
Yep.
I may have guessed that's where my controls are.
Yes, indeed.
Correct.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there. We didn't see anything. Oh, you did you? Boo-hoo-hoo. Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. The hatch on the floor? That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that can't be open the outside anyway, so whatever. This should, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace. But was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there. In fact, if you think back on it, when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure. When I said we should leave, well, that hatch can be open from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. Gotta stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. There's one thing I'm good at, is keep my body moving.
Okay. You got it.
That just leaves the 5th floor. The 5th floor and the places related to the crime scene. So that's only 3 more investigation places to go. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? On the left side, it's glowing blue lights, but on the other side, there's some kind of wind machine built. I've seen something like this before. Ah, that's it. This kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an equal footing alternative to your standard dry ice something so they're gonna do it, and the blue light will let you know when the automatic systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unaccidental problem, the red light will activate and the alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. So... 15 lockers with 9 activated. I haven't seen one of these lately. Right-hand lights are off. Looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. It looks like it sets to when the slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. Which means that each slot lit up in blue. Another one of the victims is... I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I do to see for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other options. Okay, that's the... there being one more thing to find here. I guess not. Yeah, it's the same thing, okay. I guess we are done there. Two rooms left to go. Oh, Chokos, this is where you were.
What do you want?
I must have discussed you want me to eat your sight. I thought maybe you found a clue. I didn't find anything, not one single clue. I figured this place was related to the case, so that's something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back. Give me back my precious time. Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
When anyone finds out, they're gonna call